Alrighty, so I just recorded the video, and apparently my microphone doesn't get picked up for no reason. No reason. I had to unplug it, plug back in. Easy fix. I don't get why Windows decided, no, you don't have a microphone. You just don't have one. Or you knew I had one. It just didn't care. But yeah, hi guys. How you doing? Basically, in today's video, I'm going to tell you, stop using an attack percent sans. There's actually no reason. Listen, I'm taking all my attack percent buffs off of this team, and I'm going to have an EM buff on this team. I'm literally buffing Mavuika's EM with instructors, and EM is still going to perform better on this team. All right, chat, I need you to understand this. Like, don't do this. All right, so we're going to see this. We're going to go. I actually want to get my fighting spirit back up so I can make sure I have max fighting spirit, because this will be easier to test on that way. Okay, so here we have boom, 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 you and this. Alrighty, let's go. Boom, 919 and then 230, 75, 178, like 8 or something. I don't know. So you can see that's how much damage we were getting. Now, what I'm going to show you is that the EM Sans is just going to be better, all right? You got to understand this. The EM Sans is just better. It's just better, chat, all right? So we saw 919 or something like that, right? So let's go ahead. Let's grab some Elemental Mastery. We're going to hit for basically just harder. As simple as that. We have an EM buff going on here. We do have Bennett, but Bennett is going to be a staple in almost all of Mavuika's teams. So if you're not using Bennett, maybe attack percent is better. But like, why are you not using Bennett? The amount of damage you get from the guy is just way better than any other support that could give you any damage. I don't know what support could give you better stuff. I'm going to be honest. All right, we got this. Now we hit 976,240, and then we're seeing, yeah, all we're doing is like losing a, like, what? It goes from 67 to 75. We're gaining 8,000 DPS on the other hits, and then we go ahead and we gain like 60 or 70,000 on the initial hit. Like, the initial burst hit literally makes up for the attack percent sans loss. Now, it becomes even more of a discrepancy when you put in attack percent stats, right? So here, I'm not holding back my extra attack percents that may be optional on your team. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to put Thrilling Tales on Lolly. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to do all this. Now, haven't tested this on vape teams, right? I guess I will do that just so you guys can understand, right? Like, you know, it will still be better in the long run. The main reason why this is better is because Mavuika also still is able to, like, melt most of her hits, right? Like, it's not like she's, we're not melting or something. Like, no, she melts most of the damage that she does. 1.32, and then you see 336,000, and I should have jumped there. Well, we're kind of screwed there. All right, whatever. But, I mean, you can see we're in, whatever now. But you can see we were hitting 99,000 or something like that. Yeah, we were hitting pretty decent numbers. Not bad whatsoever. Honestly, I think overall did very well. Now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to add attack percent sans, and we're going to see the damage loss is going to be pretty tremendous for the small damage gain we gain on the non-melt hits, if I'm being honest. The only time attack percent is better on Mavuika is when you're running Mono Pyro. That is the only time. Literally the only time. So let's go ahead. Let's grab this. Let's do that. And boom, boop, and boom, boop, boop. And we'll have this. All right. I might have messed up my rotation just a little bit. Nope, we didn't. All right, good. We're doing great. Yeah. We're gaining like 8,000 damage, guys. It's so great. It's so great. It's so great. Yeah. Wow, guys. We gained 8,000 damage. Can you believe it? Can you genuinely believe it, chat? Yeah, it's not really that great. I'm honestly really good. All right. But it will be hard for me to test without Seat Lolly teams because of the way that my Shilonen is. So yeah, guys, EM is just better. It is better. I mean, I've shown you the difference now. We saw 8,000-ish damage increases on her normals that didn't vape, or her charge attacks that didn't vape. And then we saw like 100,000 damage increase on the initial hit. I mean, that's just how strong she is. And don't forget, like, her weapon does give her a decent amount of attack just by its own. I think it's like 49% attack. That's, I mean, it's not like it's on other weapons it's going to be worse, right? Alrighty, here we go. Shilonen E-skill, Bennett. Nope, not Bennett. We're going with you. We're going with you. We're going with you. Gonna wait a little bit, and boom. Yeah, thanks. But 200,000, 225, 220, 999. I mean, we're seeing about the same numbers, of course, as what I kind of expected. So now we'll go ahead. We didn't really see the initial hit there, which, I mean, the initial hit matters a lot in terms of making up damage. But, I mean, once again, I think it's going to be the same sort of story where we see a lot of damage loss on the vape, hits that we do. And then, yeah, it's not really going to look great. Now, keep in mind, my Mavuika already has a lot of, EM built in. I mean, if I take away her sands of EM, she still has 140 EM, right? So that's something to note. Let's go ahead. Let's grab that, and let's do this. Sure. Let's grab this, and we will have this, and this, and this, and Mavuika. Hopefully that hits or something. Yeah. But 190, yeah. So you see 190. Yeah, dude. This is more in line with what we were doing before. Yeah. We're getting very few damage increases from the non-melts or non-vapes, and then we're seeing like 20k damage loss on the vapes, right? So it just overall isn't worth it, especially when you factor in that big initial hit is going to hit for a lot less too. I know we didn't do it on that one, but you could sort of see with the smaller hits, right? Losing 20,000 on the vape hits, and then you gain only like 10,000 on the non-vape hits, right? So it's definitely going to be a really big gain for the vape hits. So yeah, to me, it seems like still, once again, that the attack percent is going to be a little bit, worse. So yeah. A lot of people are using attack percent though, right? A lot of people. If we come over here, artifact recommendations, attack percentage is at 80%. That's not okay. It's at 80%. Stop using attack percent on your character. It's not okay. It's not better. It's not, it isn't. So yeah, overall, just stop using the attack percent on your character. Like, it's useless. I don't, unless you have even still, we were going down slightly, right? It went from, the 5% attack, right? So that would be equated to maybe 23 elements of mastery on this piece, right? Whatever. And we only lost 5% crit damage, right? So, and overall, we were sort of seeing a sort of way of seeing oh yeah, we went down 20,000, we went up, you get sort of, it doesn't really matter what the crit damage was. It matters for relativity when you're comparing, but you can sort of see we lost double the damage on the vape hits, and we only gained half the damage on the attack percent hits. That's not really going to change through the crit damage, right? That's sort of going to be how that generally is going to work out, no matter what sort of character you're using. So yeah, use EM, please. It is better for her. Unless you're using Monopyro, EM is better for her. Always. It will always be. There's not really much else to say. EM is going to be better. I just showed you why. So yeah, you guys go ahead and decide, please stop using attack percent sands. It's simple as that. Just stop using them. It's not that bad. Just get an EM sands for your Mavuika. She'll be doing better damage overall. And also that big hit will do more damage, so that you could even clear realistically a chamber faster purely off of that, because maybe you don't even have to do the second hit that you do. Or maybe the second hit also gets that vape, right? And then you go ahead and you do a lot more damage, front loaded even more, and then you're doing more damage overall, right? Because the chamber cleared faster, sort of. So yeah, that's going to be for this video. Make sure to subscribe if you did enjoy. If you really enjoyed, consider becoming a member. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.